In this video, we're going to take a look at two different JetPack modules, both of them kind of related to security. The first one is called Monitor. And it's pretty simple. All it does is check on your site every 5 minutes. If it's down, it sends you an email. That's it. Let's activate it and see what it looks like. And then we'll configure. And that's it right there. You can turn it on and off right here, and you can choose where the emails go. It doesn't really slow your site down at all. It just does a quick ping, and if it gets your site, then it's up. If it doesn't, it sends you an email. If downtime is a concern for you, this is a very simple way to know when your site is down. The next one we're going to look at is called Protect. There's a kind of attack that is commonly done on websites called a brute force attack. And basically, a server or a collection of servers hammers on your website as quickly as possible, trying to either break into your login area or simply bring your site down. It's easy to tell when this is happening. Your site will go very, very slow. Your traffic will go way, way up, but people won't be really browsing your site. Protect helps stop those kinds of attacks. It's based on an older plugin called Brute Protect, which did the exact same thing. But it did it so well that rather than create a new one, the JetPack folks decided to simply buy Brute Protect and roll it in. Let's take a look at how it works. We'll go to Configure. Now what happens is when a site is perceived to be attacking you, then that site is blocked from getting to your website. They don't even make it to your server. It's possible for you yourself to be blocked. Of all the people that visit your site, you might be one of the most frequent visitors, and if you forget your password and you try to log in several times in a row, it may perceive that as an attack. So what we're looking at here is the whitelist. These are IP addresses that are allowed to essentially attack your server. It might be you, it might be your office, it might be your university. It could be anything. And so you can simply put an address in here that says, this address is okay. Now it shows right here our current address, my current IP address. This is where I am right now. So I'm going to take this and put it in there and save. And now I can't be locked out. Now an IP that gets blocked does not stay blocked forever. After a while, it becomes unblocked. How long that is depends on a variety of things. Over here is the documentation for it, and it says the length of time is based on a number of factors, and not a set amount of time. My gut says that first-time offenders will not be blocked for very long, and that repeat offenders get progressively longer and eventually are blocked permanently. But I don't know that for sure. They're not telling because they don't want abusers to be able to game that system. Few things can slow down your site more quickly than a brute force attack. I've had sites of my own brought completely to their knees by brute force attacks. The site won't load, the server is not accessible, it's just completely stopped. Any tool which helps alleviate that problem is a good start. Often, this particular tool, Protect in JetPack, will do a great job. It doesn't always. There are different kinds of attacks. But by all means, if you're doing nothing at all, turn this one on at least.